How's it going, bros? My name is Tyler. I'm with the VR Brotherhood, and yesterday I released a Star Citizen video showing the official Oculus Rift support. I got a couple of requests to show off the Freelancer and Constellation cockpits, so I figured I would do that. I just wanted to wait until the Stereoscopic 3D was working properly, and I finally got it working, so I figured I'd show you guys. So let's jump in. Okay, so this is the deluxe hangar. As you can notice, there's no warp effect on the image like there normally would be. Unfortunately, it was either having the warp or getting the 3D stereoscopic to work properly. And in my opinion, it's definitely a trade-off that's worth it to have the 3D working. Even just sitting in the buggy like this, you know, the steering wheel is really coming out at you, which is wicked. So this ship here is my Freelancer, and we're gonna get in and have a look. So this was the original ship that I bought. Wicked ship. Yeah, getting inside the ships with the 3D working is a completely different experience. I mean, the first video that I released showing the official Oculus support, even that was amazing, but it feels much better to have the 3D working properly. So like I had mentioned in the last video, there's still a few visual bugs. You know, the Oculus support's going to be something that takes a little while, but you know, even in these stages, especially with the stereoscopic working, this is wicked. Originally, the Freelancer had two dividers, kind of like the one you see here, two dividers down the center of the front panel, which really blocked how much you could see. And they've updated it now to give you much more, you know, a much better view. And the cockpit feels huge. I mean, there's so much space here. The resolution's a little bit lower, just because getting the stereoscopic 3D to work, I had to disable a few settings and enable a few other ones. And yeah, unfortunately, to have it render like this, I had to lower the settings a bit. But yeah, this is a wicked experience. I'm definitely happy with this ship. I got some additional weapons and put them on. But we'll have a look at the Constellation. The sense of scale, the placement of where everything is really good. So this is the Constellation. You can see the cockpit there. It's a huge ship. So let's get inside and check this one out. There's a lot more to interact with in the Constellation. I mean, you pay a little bit more money for this ship, so it makes sense, but So, first thing that's pretty cool that you can do is interact with the panel on the wall there to pull down a table. You can actually sit down at the table as well, which will be cool. This is the hangar. With the Constellation, you get a P-52. I believe it'll be parked down in there. And then that way when you get attacked, you can have somebody go and jump in the ship and go to defend you. You've got a bunch of bunks here. And there's a panel on the wall that will open them. You can actually crawl in there and lay down. The movements of the character aren't lined up with the Oculus, so it's a little jarring to do it with the Oculus on, but again, it's very early stages, so all that will be ironed out. I've got a bathroom. You can get in the shower. There's also a toilet. So that'll be good for long missions. A couple of docking doors, it looks like here. It's cool how you can see the Freelancer out there. Again, like it's probably hard to notice on the monitor, but for me, everything is very evidently where it should be distance-wise, which is really, really cool to experience. So, to start, you'll notice there's two chairs there. They're manable turrets, so you can actually get in them. This is really cool, especially with the Oculus. You can see the doors open there. Now, the reason this is so cool with the Oculus is because I'm clearly in a really small confined space, which is really evident when you're up in here, which is a really cool effect. Spinning around and shooting people, and this is going to be awesome. There's some panels in front of me. I'm not sure exactly what all they're going to do, but I mean, they look awesome. The augmented type panels are really, really cool. And then of course we've got the captain's chair. Oh man, the 3D on this is wicked. So yeah, right now, like I'm looking at the back of the chair, there's still some visual issues. Oh man. Yeah, it's so much better with the stereoscopic opposed to their just kind of standard release of the Oculus support. This is definitely way better. When I sat in this chair with just the official support, the depths of everything were kind of screwed up. Everything was a little skewed, but this looks perfect. This is amazing. Obviously a much larger cockpit than the Freelancer. You know, 2 extra chairs for people. I'm not sure what exactly they're going to control. It'd be nice if you can kind of delegate where you want each control point to be. And again, the augmented stuff is really cool. Like to feel like those images are kind of, you know, not on a flat panel on the wall, kind of in the middle of space there is really, really cool. And I like how we're pretty much sitting in like a glass dome here. Like you can really see a lot, which is going to be really beneficial when you're out in space. Yeah, this is wicked. So you can go down to that bottom chair as well. There is less stuff. You can't move around as much. Like it's still a work in progress. So I mean, you can interact with a few things, not everything, but you know, even still, just walking around in here is wicked. The 3D really makes you feel like you're here. And you know, with Star Citizen still a few months away, at least a month or two for the dogfight module. You know, it's really nice to be able to get in the ship and look around. Even just like looking at these beams and stuff is wicked. You can tell that a few things are a little off with the warping. Like I said, it had to be disabled, but it's definitely better with the 3D for sure. So, I'm going to go down here and have a look at the stunt course, and we'll check out one of the Constellation weapons as well. One thing they have up here is these. So there's a ton of things to crash through, and with the Oculus on, the effects are really, really cool. I just punched a hole in it. Yeah, this is wicked. Oh shit, I can't see. Oh man, that was awesome. So just up here we've got the firing range that you can test out. So if we pull out the drone, we can actually test out one of the weapons for the Constellation. So as you notice, that weapon that I just selected there is now on this drone here. And yeah, let's give it a try. So one thing with the weapon is it is connected with the head movements. It's also connected to the mouse, same as the head movements, but I'm thinking they'll probably change that. Obviously, you don't want to have to be forced to look where you shoot. I have a feeling the gun will be connected to the mouse, and then the head movements will be connected to the Oculus. But even how it is now, it's a lot of fun to get in here and shoot around. Especially with the 3D, to watch these balls bounce back. It's really, really cool. But yeah, that's a look at Star Citizen. That is insanely awesome. For those of you interested in getting the 3D working properly with the Oculus, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can get that set up. And hope you boys enjoyed the video. Like always, until next time, cheers. It's really cool to be able to, you know, point in two directions. You know, like track multiple enemies.